You're working 6-hour weeks, exhausted, barely seeing your family, but you're still missing jobs, quotes going cold, follow-ups forgotten, invoices unpaid. If you're a plumber, roofer, electrician or heating and gas engineer, wondering why you're working harder but still not getting ahead? Here's the real reason, and it's not what you think. This is for you if you run a trades business that handles emergency jobs. Roofers, plumbers, electricians, heating and gas engineers, I'm talking to you guys. Your customers have urgent problems that need fixing right now, and the first responder usually gets the job. But here's the thing, you're spending 15 to 20 hours a week not on the tools. You're doing admin, you're chasing quotes, you're following up invoices, you're booking appointments, you're answering emails at 9 p.m. I'm Chris, and I help trades businesses fix this exact problem. So, let me show you what's really going on. Let me paint you 3 scenarios I'm sure you'll recognise. Scenario 1, the quote that goes cold. You spend an hour on a site visit, you measure up, do all the calculations. You send a quote for $4,000 for a roof repair. 3 days later, nothing. You meant to follow up, but you've just been so busy. The next day, you remember, you call. Sorry mate, we've already gone with someone else, lad. You know, they followed up on that. Scenario 2, the invoice chase. Job's done, customer's happy. You send the invoice. A couple of days later, still unpaid. You text them. They send back, oh, I'll transfer it tomorrow. Tomorrow becomes next week becomes 3 weeks. And now, you're chasing a £1,200 payment while still trying to run your business. Scenario 3, the evening admin session. It's 8 p.m, kids are in bed. You're on the sofa, with your laptop still at it. Responding to inquiries from today, updating your calendar, sending quotes, chasing payments. This isn't running a business. This is being a slave to admin. Sound familiar? So what's causing this? Most people think, I just need to get more organised, or I should hire someone to help. Wrong. And here's the real problem. You're treating symptoms, not the root cause. You miss a quote follow-up, so you set a reminder, symptom treated. You forget to chase an invoice, so you write it on a post-it note, symptom treated. You're drowning in admin, so you consider hiring a part-time receptionist for $12,000 a year, symptom treated. But the root cause? You have no system. Everything's manual. Everything depends on you remembering. And here's why just being more organised doesn't cut it. You can't remember everything, you're only human. You're on the tools 8 to 10 hours a day, you're flat out busy. Yeah, setting reminders works, until you've got 30 of the buggers, then they all get ignored. Hiring someone helps too, until they go off on holiday, or they call in sick, or you just realise that you're paying a salary for tasks that are happening at 11 p.m. on a Sunday when they're not in the office. And the root cause is this. Your entire business runs on manual processes that require you to remember, you to act, and you to follow up. That's not a business. That's a full-time admin job with the occasional trade work squeezed in. Think about it like this. You wouldn't mop up water from a leaking pipe and consider that fixed. You'd fix the bloody pipe. You wouldn't go on a crash diet before every holiday. You'd change your lifestyle, do some exercise, eat better consistently so that you're always in good shape. And it's the same for your business. Stop treating individual symptoms. Fix the root cause. Fix the system. And here's the thing, you don't need to work harder. You don't need to hire more staff. What you need is a system. What you need is some automation. So, what would it look like if the system worked for you instead of against you? What if every call was answered 24/7, 365? Details taken, work booked straight into your diary, even at midnight on a Sunday. What if every email, text, WhatsApp, contact form inquiry got an instant and consistent response and automatically booked the appointment? What if every quote you sent was politely followed up 1 day, 3 days, a week later until they say yes or no? What if Every invoice was chased automatically. Reminders sent on day 2, 4, 7, a polite nudge on day 10, a firmer message on day 14. Or better yet, what if they pay on site with tap to pay before you even leave the job? And what if every completed job triggered a review request? It sends a simple message, how did we do? If they give you 5 stars, it automatically posts it to Google. Anything less, it stays private and gives you an opportunity to fix any issues. And here's a secret weapon most trades businesses ignore. You capture an email address from every inquiry. You build your own list of contacts. But why does this matter? Because 6 months later, when it's boiler service season or gutter cleaning time, you can blast out an email to 300 or 400 past contacts with a special seasonal offer, 10% off this month. And then you can proudly sit back as you book 20 jobs from just one email. That email list is a slice of fried gold, but only if you're collecting addresses from day one. This isn't a fantasy. This is what automation does. So, how do you actually fix all this? Well, I'm glad you asked, because that's where automation comes in, and specifically working with us here at GrowthSpark and our SmartFlow AI automation system. We help trades businesses transform their operations with automation tools that run in the background, doing all that admin and manual work that's currently drowning you. I know what you're thinking. Here's another system that promises to simplify my life, but actually just adds more stuff for me to manage. I get it. That's not resistance, that's pattern recognition. You've been burned before. But here's what I want you to consider. Okay, right now, when an inquiry comes in, what happens? Well, you or someone in your team has to notice, then respond, then qualify, then schedule, then follow up again, and then try to remember where each conversation stands. That's not a system. That's a to-do list that's constantly regenerating every time someone expresses interest in working with you. What if instead, when an inquiry comes in, the system responds, the conversation gets qualified, your calendar fills itself? And not because automation is magic, but because the boring parts are handled and you only show up for the parts that actually require you. So here's what the transformation looks like. You go from this 60-hour weeks, hours and hours on admin, missed jobs, stressed, knackered, with no time for you, to this 45-hour weeks, zero admin, and you get your evenings and weekends back. I know which I prefer. And here's the best part. This happens in days, not months. It's like flicking a switch, and once it's on, it stays on, like a light bulb. And right now, most of your competitors haven't figured this out yet. The light isn't burning brightly for the masses. Not yet. This is your chance to get ahead, to be first, to win more jobs, to work fewer hours. While they're still drowning in admin at 8 p.m, you're down the pub, or with your kids, or on the sofa, actually relaxing. This is the difference automation can make. The AI voice agent answers calls when you can't, takes details, books jobs, 24/7, 365. The missed call text back. Every missed call on your mobile gets an instant text back within 30 seconds. Multi-channel inbox, WhatsApp, SMS, Facebook message, email, all in one place. No more switching back and forth between apps. Quote follow-up, automatic reminders sent on your behalf until they respond. Payments and invoicing. Invoices go out automatically. Get paid on site with tap to pay. Get paid faster. Review requests sent after every job automatically. And only 5-star reviews get posted publicly. And the best part, you don't have to set any of this up for yourself. We do it all for you. We just turn it on. And it works in the background. while you're on the tools doing the actual work. So, if you're tired of working 6-hour weeks and still missing jobs, if you're sick of spending your evenings doing admin instead of living your life, if you want your business to work for you instead of you working in it, then here's what to do next. Option 1, book a free 15 to 20 minute call with me. No pressure, no sales pitch. We'll look at your specific situation and just see if automation makes sense for you or not. Option 2, start a 14-day free trial. Test it with real calls, real inquiries, real jobs. See the results for yourself before you spend a penny. Links and descriptions for both are below. And if you got value from this video, hit like and subscribe. I post a new one every week on AI automation for trades businesses. Thank you for watching. I'm Chris from GrowthSpark, and I'll see you in the next one.